Hello. If questions like this look difficult for you, this video can help you. So I'm just going to go straight into solving all the questions, all three of them. So let's go with the first one. It says divide 60 in the ratio 11, 5, 4. So what you're asked to do is imagine that you have 60 oranges and you're supposed to divide 60 oranges into 3 different groups so that one group will take 11 portions and one group will take 5 portions, one group will take 4 portions. Well, what's a portion? Okay, so let's say you're supposed to make some packs of oranges, put them in little bags and give 11 of those bags to this group, 5 of those bags to this group, and 4 of those bags to this group. The question you want to ask is how many oranges will be in each of the bags? If you can answer that question, then you can answer this. Okay, so that's what dividing a number into a ratio means. I chose to have 3 different groups to make it more difficult. It could be 4 groups or 5 groups. What you need to know is how many oranges will be in one bag. If you find that out, then you can answer this. So how do we know how many oranges to put in one bag? This is it. If we try to answer number 1, you're going to have, for 1, you have 60. Okay? 60 is supposed to be divided in the ratio 11, 5, and 4. Okay? How many oranges will be in one bag? Well, why don't we add 11 to 5 to 4, and I'm going to tell you what you do with that. 11 to 5 to 4 is going to be 20. So for you to know how many oranges will be in one bag, you want to divide 60 into 20. Because really, you're going to have 20 bags. Okay, so it's very easy for you to do this. How many bags of oranges will I get? I'm going to have 20 bags, just 11, 5, 4, add the numbers together. It tells you the number of oranges, number of bags of oranges you need to distribute among these people. So what you just end up doing is, you give 11 of those bags to this guy, you give 5 of them to this guy, and then you give 4 of them to this guy. So, let's say, number of portions, we're going to do that here. That would be 60 over 20. And the answer to that will be, I'm going to make a very long equal to sign. The answer to 60 over 20 is going to be 3. So each of the bags you're distributing will contain 3 oranges. So give 11 of those bags to this group. So how many oranges do you think this group will have eventually? Well, it's going to be 11 times 3 oranges. So you're giving 11 times 3. And this group is going to get 5 times 3. And this group is going to get 4 times 3. You see the answer to that is actually 33 ratio 15 ratio 12. So when you divide 60 in the ratio 11, 5, 4, you're actually dividing 60 into 3 sections or 3 groups. One group will have 33 oranges or 33 items. The other will have 15 and the other will have 12. This is your answer. So it's important to get this number, take this number and use it to divide this 60, and then you'll get this answer. Use this to multiply each of the ratios and you'll be fine. Think of it like that, okay? See, this way is better than you using a formula. You just want to know how many bags do I have. I'm just going to assume that this is what I have. Get the number of bags and then use it to divide this. It tells you the number of oranges in each bag, and then you can put that here. Just use oranges or cookies or candies or whatever you want to use. So the answer to this is 33, 15, and 12. Let's take the second one. Number 2. So number 2 is a little bit different because it says you should decrease 12 in the ratio 3 to 1. Okay, decrease 12 in the ratio 3 to 1. You know, I want to change it. I want to change it to 3 to 2. Okay? Because some people might be thinking you should add 3 to 2 and use it to divide. You see, because if I'd left it at 3 to 1, some of you want to add 3 to 1 and then use it to divide 12. We're not dividing like that. Remember, we're not dividing 12 into a ratio. We're decreasing 12 into another number. So this is what I want you to think. You use the same principle for this. So what you're doing is you're going from 12 to a smaller number. The word is decrease. So what you have actually will be 12 is going to a smaller number. We don't know what that number is, so let's call the number R. Okay? But which of these numbers is bigger? 12. How do we know it's going to be 12? Because the question says you should decrease 12. When you decrease something, it becomes smaller. So when we look at this, 12 ratio, the new number, has to be from the big ratio to the small ratio. Now look at this. What is the big ratio? The big ratio is 3. The small ratio is 2. So we're going to arrange it that way. It's going to be 3 ratio 2. Do you see that? Which means, you know, ratio is actually a fraction. We just write it this way because it looks fancy, okay? Because what we're actually writing is 12 over R equals 3 over 2. Now you get the point. So look at this. Let's say I'm coming from the left, from the right to the left. What will I do? Remember, we're not adding, we're multiplying or dividing. That's what happens in fraction. What would I multiply 3 by to get 12? You got it. It's 4. So you're going to multiply. So what you did was you actually multiplied 3 by 4. That's what happened. 3 times 4 gave you 12. Because you multiplied the top to get 12, you have to multiply the bottom also by 4 to get what is here. Can you tell me what this is? Yep. Just multiply 2 by 4. What do you get? It means your R equals 8. So, when you decrease 12 in the ratio 3 to 2, the new number you're going to get is 8. That's it. That's your answer. R equals 8. There's nothing more to do. Except that we just have to apply the same principle here. Now that I've explained here, we're just going to do it here. Okay? So let's solve this final question, number 3, here. Okay? We're going to increase 18 in the ratio 2 to 5. Look at the word increase. We're going from a small number, so this is the small number. The number they give you is the small number, always, if you're increasing. If you're decreasing, the number they give you is the big number because you're going down. This way, we're going up. We're starting from me, we're going up, we're increasing. So me, I represent 18, and the other number we're looking for represents R. So if we write it this way, 18 ratio R, we're going from, because we're increasing, we're going from small to big. Small to big. 2 ratio 5. So if I rewrite this, it's going to be 18 over R is equal to 2 over 5. What would you do to 2 multiplied by 2 to get 18? It's 9. So because you multiplied this by 9, you have to multiply this also by 9. Okay, multiply this rather also so you can know what number is here by 9. What do we get? 5 times 9 is 45. So that's our answer. I'm just going to write it here. R equals 45. So when you increase 18 in the ratio 2 to 5, it means you're changing 18 to 45 because it's getting bigger. Did you get that? Okay. If you get that and there's any concept that you want me to explain, leave it in the comment and I promise I will make a video about it. My name is Newton Okewoye. Make sure you like this video, make sure you tell your friends about it, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, don't stop learning. Those who stop learning have stopped living.